Good morning, one and all. This is Dwarkanath SK, Assistant Professor, Department of EEE, SJVIT Bangalore. Welcome to today's topic of discussion on the difference between the strategic and the tactical planning, which comes under the course Management and Entrepreneurship, with the course code being 21EE61. So let's move on to the today's topic of discussion. What are the various contents over here is the strategy definition, tactics definition, and the difference between the strategy and the tactics. So as the name says, strategy, it is an action plan that will help you to take the future to achieve the final end goal. So the strategy helps you to define your long-term goals and how you can able to achieve them. So usually the strategy planning, it is a top management activity, though it is not usual for many others, such as like customers and suppliers. So they also to provide the critical inputs. In some large organization, this strategy planning, this occurs formally each year with the updates and tracking the conducted monthly during the management review process. So let's move on to the tactics definition. So same as the strategy, which is the action plan that takes you where you want to go, but the tactics is the individual steps and the action that will get you over there. So what are the steps you are supposed to implement over there in the execution process? So in a business context point of view, this means that the specific action team that takes the implementing the initiatives which is outlined in the strategy. If you see represented in the strategy and the tactical in a triangle representation, the strategy you can see it is the top management or the top part over here, which is being applied at the corporate level, supply chain network level, sales and operation, so lean enterprise, system implementation, logistic acquisition, and with respect to business performance metrics, where we apply at the strategy level planning over there. In case of tactical planning, we do apply at the transportation, suppliers and the customers, demand and the capacity, inventory and the warehouse. In case of execution level, where we apply at the production level, so where all the plans that has to be executed over here, and examples like lean replenishment, shop floor execution, order fulfillment, transportation routing, carrier management, all these things we are going to have a look into it. If we give the comparison of tactical and the strategic with respect to meaning point of view, tactical being the carefully planned action which is made to achieve the specific objective, whereas the strategy is the long range blueprint of the organization for the destination where you're supposed to do. So concept wise, it is determining how the strategy being executed, whereas the strategy is the set of activities that leads the company for the initiation or differentiation. Nature being preventive in case of tactical and competitive in case of strategic. So what it is how it can be done is action oriented tactical, action plan oriented is the strategy. We need to focus on task based for tactical and purpose basis for the strategic, and formulated at the mid level management. Strategy is being done at the top level management process. The risk involved here being is very low in case of tactical and high in case of strategic. Approach being reactive in tactical, proactive in case of strategic. Flexibility is high in case of tactical, comparatively less in case of strategic. Orientation is towards the present condition we will be applying here. In case of future oriented conditions, we apply for strategic based applications. I hope the contents were very useful for today's topic of discussion. So do subscribe to our department channel for lively updates on the video contents. Any queries with respect to the today's topic of discussion, you can write down at dwarkanath@sjvit.edu.in. So thank you one and all for today's video.